take this fake pregnancy belly off. It's pretty convincing if you ask me. Hi everyone, my name's Tamara Chambers and this is Tamara's Never Seen. And today I am watching Fargo for the first time. I was gonna try to do a light cosplay look, so I had the jacket and then I had some bangs, and then the bangs weren't working for me. Let me tell you something, ladies, the bangs were not working. So this is kind of what we came up with. Fashion, stunning. I don't know anything about it. I think it's about a crime that has happened, a death that has happened, and outside of that, I know nothing. I know Doug really loves this movie. I think I've said that I've seen this before. This is one that I was like too embarrassed to have not seen. I think this has got to be one that I told a little fib about. Oh, I look like Justin Bieber from this angle. A very chubby drag Justin Bieber. Wow. Goals. Let's get into this. I don't know what to expect, but I think it's gonna be good. So let's find out. Na, 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 na. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh, don't you know? Oh, Heidi ho. Oh, don't you wish your girlfriend was... I can't do that. Oh, don't ya? Oh jeez. Oh, don't you know? I clearly can't do the accent. That was a really good movie, and I loved Frances McDormand, right? That's her name? Frances? Can I call you France? She was phenomenal in this. To take this character who has... Oh, I was just gonna say a dumb voice. That's super rude to the people who have that dialect. It's not the voice, it's the phrases that they choose, like you're darn tootin', and oh gosh, and oh geez, and just really sweet, but a little naive in like the phrasing. And to take a character that has that phrasing paired with that voice, and then to be such a badass and like to make it such a really good acting piece. She just nailed it. She was so good in this. What are you? What's going on? Stop it. I didn't realize that this was about a husband fake kidnapping his wife to get out of some money problems. I don't know if I missed it. I don't think that I did. It's unclear what specific money problems this guy is in. It is clear why he didn't ask for help, because the dad and him don't get along very well. It's kind of like a pride thing, I think. But where did they screw up so badly that he needs this giant amount of money? And I mean, it goes and goes and goes and gets higher and higher and higher, the amount of money that he needs. But at the start, he's gonna get $40,000. And then the other guy's gonna get 40, and they're gonna ransom him for $80,000. Maybe that was never the plan. The plan was to ransom her for $1 million, and then just say that they were gonna get 40. And so, why does he need $1 million? Also, this is based off of a true story, supposedly. I don't know to what extent. It says to honor the people who are still alive, the names were changed, and to honor the dead, nothing else was changed. And that's quite dramatic. That is bringing all the drama to this table. I need to look up how much of it is actually true. Fargo, real story, question mark? Oh, turns out it was all a press tour spin. In the introduction to the published screenplay, brother Ethan gave the game away when he wrote that the film pretends to be true. We wanted to make a movie just in the genre of a true story movie. You don't have to have a true story to make a true story movie. What? What? That is the weirdest thing. And I guess that's true. He's just making a true story movie. What? Well, the crazy thing is I could see this happening, like, loosely. What? What? That's so weird. What an odd choice of words. That's so weird. That is weird. Right? That's weird. Well, that makes it a little less interesting then. I thought it was all based on a true story. Okay, so that's not fair. I guess when I was picking out a couple movies for Tamara's Never Seen episodes coming up, I picked out Fargo, and Doug was like, oh yeah, it says it's based on a true story, but it's not like truly based on a true story, but I still thought there were some things. It does make it a little less interesting, I'll say, thinking back on it now. But I mean, you get this happy home, and this guy who has unclear money problems, and he's gonna have some dudes kidnap his wife. Easy as pie. Do it every week. Bing, bang, boom, you get $1 million. It's a foolproof plan. I just wrote the lumberjack is terrifying. If you don't think he is, well then we have different definitions of terrifying. The wife is kidnapped, and the kidnappers take her away and then kill a cop and then 2 bystanders and then just have her tied up in this cold cabin somewhere. It didn't go according to plan, we'll just say that. They were not supposed to kill 3 people. And so that's when Frances's character gets involved, and she comes in, and immediately I love her and her husband Norm, I'm pretty sure his name is. Gotta eat your breakfast. I just saw this post about, it was like, I love millennials. We turned not eating breakfast into intermittent fasting. And it made me laugh so hard. She's so dynamic in this character, it's crazy. The biggest thing I took out of this is that she was amazing in this part. And also what's his name? Steve Buscemi? Steve Buscemi. Good job, Tamara. You're doing great, girl. She's also a really good cop. I think this is just so rude to anyone who lives in Minnesota, but hearing her voice and hearing the way she spoke and the things she was saying really made me not have much confidence in her right up front for her police work. She's just really sweet with Norm. She's pregnant. She's eating eggs. I don't know. I just wasn't expecting much on the side of police work. I thought that's kind of where it was going, was that she was gonna be not great and that maybe they were gonna get away with it. She's just figuring out everyone left and right. She meets up with this old flame, and he is odd, and he's having troubles and trying to like hook up with her, and lied about his wife having leukemia, who was not his wife and who never had leukemia. Yikes, that's a yikes. You know, it's a Radisson, so it's pretty good. Loved that line. It starts off not slow, but it starts off low-key enough, and then things just get out of control. There's this shootout. The bad guys aren't. The bad guys aren't getting their money, and so Steve Buscemi comes and kills the dad, the rich father who the money's coming from. Then he gets shot in the side of his face, which was a really cool effect, looked really good. And then the wife is dead now for some reason, and then the other bad guy is putting Steve Buscemi in a wood chipper, which is fun. What a freaking blast that is. It was just a whole cluster of crazy action happening, and the story was really, really exciting. And then it ended really sweetly. Norm won an art contest, and one of his duck paintings gets to be put on the 3-cent stamp, and that's just, I don't know if there's a more wholesome thing than that. I really, truly don't. And then he says 2 more months, and she says 2 more months, talking about her baby, and then it just ends. And they are the stars of the century. They're so wonderful. I want to cosplay as her and have someone cosplay as Norm. Just hold stamps up the whole time. Damn. Or like, what if you did like a Marge cosplay, and then your Norm was just a Bob Ross, but he had a mallard painted on it? That'd be pretty inside baseball right there. I really enjoyed this. Did I like the live action Aladdin a lot more? Sure. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. If Doug Walker is watching this, he's gonna kill me the next time we see each other. You'll love Marge and wish she was your mother for how kind and smart she is. Yes. You'll start to catch yourself talking with their accents unknowingly. Oh geez. After this, you'll fall into a Minnesota accent, you betcha. You betcha. I can't do it. I wish I could. I wish I could fall into it. There are a lot of comments saying that I'm gonna do that. Marge is gonna be one of your favorite protagonists in any movie ever? Yes! You'll like it a lot. I thought this movie was much better than No Country for Old Men because of how preachy the latter was about its own style. So I've never seen No Country for Old Men. But I did really like this a lot. You will either love Frances McDormand's character or hate her and recall every awkward date you have been on when she meets up with her high school friend. How could you ever hate her character? I truly don't understand that. I think she's so freaking likable and so sweet. I know I saw her in that one, the billboard outside of Ebbing, Missouri, right? Wasn't that what it was called? I don't know. I saw that movie. I think she's such a powerful actress, and maybe she's just like a little abrasive, or I don't know. I really like that she's not, it seems, I've never spoken to her about this, but it seems she's not at all concerned about being at all sexy or like even like pretty. Like she's like naturally pretty, but that's not at all on the forefront of any of the projects I've seen her in. And I don't know why that sticks out to me, but it really does. And maybe I'm wrong. And she saw this, was like, I try really hard to be pretty, you bitch. Marge is just one of those performances you need to see in general. Whatever you think of the movie, Marge is easily one of, if not the best things about Fargo. Agreed. I think I was really going in expecting to love it, and I did. But coming out of it, the main takeaway that I got is that that is a performance of a lifetime. I wonder, did she win awards for it? I don't know. I don't know. She was incredible. She was so good. Don't you know? You betcha. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Minnesota. Okay. All right. And I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next week. Bye. Oh, jeez.